you.
Wow. I can
Yeah.
I can see where you want the insurance, and that makes a lot of sense. Goodness.
And it'll be cheaper on everything else. I'll get life insurance, health insurance, all that.
That's true, and I want the Mac Daddy health insurance
Well,
too.
health insurance would be a big one because people pay thousands a month on that.
Yeah, I got you.
Right.
Well, keep looking. You hold on a second, all right? My goodness. And from Windermere, Natalie. Hey, Natalie.
Hey, how's it going?
How you doing? All right, so which category would you have?
For me, I think I'm going to do transport because I do love traveling. Although I was very tempted with the entertainment because ticket prices now are crazy.
Yeah,
so
they
if I
are.
can get Taylor Swift for $5,
Yeah.
I'll be good.
But Natalie, here's the thing with the transportation, and this is something that Brian and I were talking about this morning off air. You can get there, but hotel rooms, good Lord. Woo! Hotel rooms are through the roof.
Outrageous.
So I'd fly over there, have lunch, and fly back. Good.
True. Well, you can find places where you have family or stuff.
Yeah, I'd have to, and I understand. You know, there is no right answer to this, and because you like to travel, then that'd be the thing for you. But my thing is, well, once I get there, I still got to buy a hotel room. Goodness. All right, you hold on a second. Be what they saying over there, man.
Let's see. XL Mobile powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact. Need a check. Call Dan Newland. Someone said luxury goods because I will sell them at reduced rates to other people.
There you go.
Someone said dentistry is terrible, so I need to get that insurance.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people said lifetime discount on toll roads. If you throw that into the transportation, they're in.
All right. The young lady from Coy who bought a new car and can't afford insurance going to hook you up with a $50 Plato's Closet gift card online from you. When we come back, we're going to talk to someone local who's doing big things and let you know what they're doing next on Johnny's House. .943, Orlando's number one hit music station is XL 106.7. Before we got out of here, we got to say hello to someone who is doing some very big things. And right here from Central Florida, let's say good morning to Brooklyn Prince. Hello, Brooklyn. How are you? That's me. There you go. Hey, Brooklyn. How are you?
Good. How about you?
Good. Girl, you are doing big things. And you're what, only 12?
I'm 13.
13 years old, and you're born and raised right here in Central Florida.
Yes, of course. Born and raised, born out at Winnie Palmer Hospital, and haven't left Winter Springs ever since.
My goodness. What made you want to get into acting?
Oh, well, my mom used to work at, like, a small agency in Florida, and one of her agent friends was just like, hey, there's this really cute thing for Brooklyn. I was, like, 3 years old, and so I went, and I loved it, and I did commercials, and then I got picked up for the Florida project just locally, so, yeah.
And then the Cocaine Bear.
Okay. I mean, it was kind of always my destiny to do it, I feel.
Look at you.
I mean, there's bears in Winter Spring.
Yes. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, living in Florida, I was like, I go out there all the time and just feed the bears cocaine, so I feel like I have a lot of experience.
Look at you. Oh, my goodness. Girl, you about to blow up. And then I understand you did your own comic book.
Yes, I did. It's actually based off of when I went to a psychic town right up 30 minutes from where I live in Florida called Casadega.
Yes.
Yeah, I went there, and my dad just turned to me and was like, hey, what if a girl like your age got psychic powers? And I was like, wait, oh, okay. And then I made a comic book about it. So,
Nice.
Wow. So you've always been creative.
yes, always been creative, always from a young age. And I actually intended this to be a TV show until my manager gave me this guy who owned a production company and was like, hey, he's coming into town. I'm going to make him go to Casadega with you, pitch it to him within a day. And I was like, oh, wait, okay. So I went there and I pitched it really fast. And then he was like, oh, this sounds great, but I think you should make it a comic book first. And I was like, whoa, okay. So, yeah, now I'm making a comic book, and I am praying that it gets a second arc and a TV show.
So you're 13 years old, and pitch your own show?
Yes. Yeah. With the help of my parents.
Yes.
because
Well, that's
Yes.
awesome.
They, but honestly, they are like huge business
Yes.
partners and supporters to me.
Yes.
So they helped me flesh out my entire idea, and they went to pitch it with me. But yeah, they just kind of stood there and were like,
So you wrote the comic book? Like you wrote
I
it?
did. I wrote the comic book, and with Alicia, who illustrated the
Oh,
comic
that's
book.
cool, yeah.
I can't draw that good.
And what's the name of your comic book?
Misfortune's Eyes.
All right, one more time. We broke up. What is it called?
Misfortune's Eyes
Wow.
by Sumerian Comics, and it came out yesterday, and it is in comic book stores locally, or you can get it on Sumerian.inc, which is the comic book distributor's website.
Wow, we're talking to Brooklyn Prince. Now, outside, I mean, the comic book is a big thing. What else are you working on?
Well, I just came back from a premiere, which is why my voice is so hoarse. I'm sorry. I had 2 signings yesterday that completely blew up and like outsold, and then I came back from the premiere of my new movie on Paramount Plus called Little Wing with Brian Cox and Kelly Riley, and so I went there and did press and a premiere for it.
How are you balancing all this being a 13-year-old? Don't you go to school?
Yeah, I'm homeschooled, so I basically, in my spare time, do my school, and then when I'm at home, I do school for, like, hours a day. Like, I have a regular school schedule, but when I'm doing this stuff, they have certain times for me to go to school, and then when I'm doing premieres and press, like, while I'm on breaks, I'll be doing school.
Brooklyn, you are very impressive. I mean, really.
Thank you.
I mean, we've interviewed adults that aren't as smooth.
Yeah.
For real.
I mean, my 19-year-old son lives with me, and I love him to death. But, he didn't do all this. He did like a Legoland commercial.
Yeah? Hey.
Well, I mean, Legoland's awesome. So.
Oh, it
Look
is.
at
You're right.
her. Wow. Well, I tell you what, we want to stay in touch with you. So that way, I mean, you're here, we're here, and then you blow up, we want to make sure we give you that hometown love that you deserve. And
Yes, please.
you're on to some big things.
I love Johnny's House. I was so excited when you guys were having me on. I was like, oh, my gosh, Mom, Dad, Johnny's House is going to have me on the radio.
Oh.
'Cause I grew up listening to you guys. Like, my parents would have you guys on in the car. So this has been awesome, and I just love the amazing support that I'm getting from my community. It means so much.
Brooklyn, I tell you what, you got our number. We have yours. Let's stay in touch. Tell everybody once again where they can get your comic book. We want it to be sold out all over Central Florida. Where can they get it?
Yes,
What's the name?
please. You can get Fortune's Eyes right now. Any comic book store near you. Blackbird and Acme, who are the 2 comic book stores that are closest to me. You can get them there. But really, any comic book store or on Sumerian.inc. And the second issue is coming out on April 24th, again, in any comic book stores. And I will be doing signings on April 24th at Acme and Blackbird. So you can come and get a sign from me.
I tell you what, if you have time the morning of April 24th when you're doing your other signing, we'll contact you and put it out there and have everybody come out there and support you.
Yes, I will call you. I will be like, hey.
Hey, this is Brooklyn. We'll give you the super secret number. Then you get right in.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, super secret number.
That's right. We'll do that.
Super secret number.
I tell you. Brooklyn, keep doing good things, and we got you back here in Central Florida, and you're making everybody proud, girl.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you so much.
Uh-huh. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. That's great.
That is wild.
13 years old to have that.
The way that she talks.
I know. My goodness.
Officially a pro.
I'm telling you already. All right, let's get up out of here. Reese, what you got going on, ma'am?
I'm going to be getting some rest.
Tonight.
Yo, I'm going to
you
get some
getting
rest
it in?
because tonight I am going to be at the patio. Ladies, you guys drink free till midnight.
Mm-hmm.
Free entry. You got to be 18 years and older to get in. Come out and dance battle me.
Okay. She said she's taking them out.
Yes, and also don't forget tomorrow, Hello Sisters coming here to perform at the Duncan Music Lounge. So if you want to come and hang out with us, go to XL1067 Instagram. Just drop in your name and tag a friend so we can come and pick you guys.
All right. Ray, you missed it. That Brooklyn Prince, amazing.
She's awesome.
Amazing.
So mad that I missed it.
Oh, my goodness. And she's a fan of the show.
She has a second
Yeah.
issue coming out in a few weeks, so we'll talk to her again.
She said, I get to be on Johnny's house. I get to be on the radio. We're like, we're talking to Brooklyn Prince.
Stop.
Amazing. But she has a signing coming up in April. We'll have her back on. I told her we got her back on everything.
I want her to come in.
Yeah.
She's so cute.
She's
I love
amazing.
her.
I mean, just amazing. You got anything going on today, Barry? Ray?
I just have some fun little stuff to do.
Okay.
Some adventures.
Very good. Very good. You got to tell us all about that because I know where I know where you're going.
Yes.
B.
Let's see. Some work to do around here, and then I got to go home and yell at my son for not writing a comic book when he was 13.
Is that how old she is now?
Yes.
13?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Should have heard her talk, bro.
Articulate.
Did you ask her about Cocaine Bear?
Yes.
We did.
Oh, I'll have
Yep.
to listen to the podcast.
Oh, yeah. It was awesome. It was awesome. All right. Also, don't forget, Johnny's House Podcast Live. It is selling quickly. It's about to sell out. $20 general admission tickets are available with the service fee. It's going to be happening coming up in here just a couple weeks. You want to be a part of it, go ahead and get your ticket now so we can see you in the building. Other than that, Ryan Seacrest, this is all yours. Have a beautiful day, y'all. We'll see you tomorrow.
What up, all y'all that made it back to round 2? I don't know what happened. Well, I do know what happened. YouTube just said it had a connection issue. It sent me an error message and then went, bye-bye. All right, I got work to do. I got shows. In different area codes. Area codes. Shows. I got shows. In different area codes. Area. All right. Say it again if you haven't seen it. Go check out my son's podcast, Dude Problems, on all your platforms. And then get caught up on Relation-Shipwrecked on all your platforms because the new episode will be in the next day or two. We got off schedules. Now we have to get back on schedule. But check out all the podcasts. Dude Problems, Dudes with Reviews, and Relation-Shipwrecked. And that is all. Peace out.